What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mortal Kombat video. So if you guys noticed, I haven't really been posting too much the last like week and a half. I kind of took a little break from my mental. I needed a break away from streaming, making videos and everything, just to be able to gather my thoughts and just just take a break, just relax and reset, and come back harder and better than I did before. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the patch notes that came out on the 2nd, which was yesterday. The notes came out late last night, and I was already in bed, and I didn't feel like getting out of bed to do it. So I thought that today we would take a look at it, and shout out to Event Hubs for like kind of just like making it a little bit easier to read for me, so I can be able to give you guys the best breakdown of the patch notes as I possibly can. But anyways, let's jump straight into the video. The first thing we're going to be talking about is just talking about the general gameplay adjustments. Obviously, this is the patch notes for the fixing of the player one advantage. There's also been a couple of other things that also appeared in the patch notes that I just wanted to quickly go over. But just to start, the general gameplay adjustments, move list corrections, localization fixes, fix an issue that could cause player 2 to push their opponent away further during combo sequence. That's the player 1 bug right there. Fix an issue that could cause buffer combo attack strings and buffer 2 and 1 cancel non-enhanced special moves to not be performed if a cameo ambush attack that can be canceled or branched from was executed with a specific timing. So that's just fixing the timing of the cameo and the frame data thing. Fix an issue causing some of striker sectors attacks to be unbreakable, so attacks kind of like the rocket uppercut, and then I'm guessing the striker is a handcuff ability. That's what I assume, because the other two abilities are just low and overhead. And then you have that's about it for the general gameplay adjustments. And then I guess we'll be moving into Ashra's little fix an issue that could cause the crushing knee forward 4 to pass through attacks through opponents while attacking. I'm just gonna say the numbers because I don't know why they did forward back kick, because like that is just kind of annoying to read, and I'm sure annoying to like hear. So I think it's just easier if you just talk about like it in numbers, right? The cane guard back what's that? That's a 1-2, and flesh wound 1-2 or 1-1 no longer auto face. Okay, that's a good fix for Havoc. Kunal's concussion will now auto face when done on the landing frame after jumping over an opponent. Okay, that's good, because I definitely noticed that he wasn't able to. You have to move you have to dash back to get back into front facing your opponent, which was annoying. Then Goro, the cameo Goro, so they obviously did cameos as well. Stomp is now higher priority when it and his partner attack hit at the same time. It makes sense because Goro, you have to use 2 bars just to use the stomp, I believe. So that's a really good fix for Goro. Same thing with Jax, he has higher priority as well, because that attack, the ground pound, like it knocks everyone on their feet. So obviously it makes more sense for him to be able to have the higher priority over just your regular combos. Then moving on to Shujinko, Mimic, Ice Clone, and Ice Ball will no longer be repeated by an opponent who's hit by a Time Stop. So obviously Time Stop, I believe that's Garrus's move. So it basically saying Mimic, Ice Clone, and Ice Ball will no longer be repeated by an opponent. So I wonder if that means that if you get hit by the Time Stop, would your Ice Clone and Ice Ball don't work? That's interesting. I'm gonna have to test that and see what that's about. Fix an issue while the following attacks not working correctly against high parry special moves. So I believe, okay, so the rest of this is just talking about the parry options. We'll go over it, but honestly, if you're not using a parry character, I guess you can just ignore this part. But if you are, we'll just talk about all the new moves added to the parry and what has been taken away from being parryable. So 1, Ashra, God's Wrath and Demon's Wrath can now be high parried. Okay, makes sense. Light Ascension and Dark Ascension can now be high parried. Okay, even if you get high parry, it's a very fast uppercut. So like the chances, and most of the time you're probably not going to use it outside of a combo anyway, so you should be good. Then we're going to Baraka. Air Death Spin can no longer be high parried. I don't know about that. I think if someone jumps in for that high death spin, they should be punished for it, but whatever, it is what it is. Reflex Tester Back one can no longer be high parried, and bleeding foot back one. Oh, back three second hit can no longer be high parried. Interesting. I'm surprised so many things. They changed two things. So reflex tester back one can no longer be high parried. Isn't it a high attack or medium attack? It's weird. Bleeding foot back front kick second hit can no longer be high parried, so obviously you would have to catch that on the first hit. Second hit, if you try to do it on the second hit, you're gonna get punished for it. Then general shot power strike can now be high parried. Okay, fixed parrying consistency between Devastator and Classic Han, both can no longer be high parried. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know too much about Shao Kahn, so I don't know if this is gonna be bad. So if there's any Shao Kahn mains and watching the video, please like explain if that's a good thing or bad thing for you guys. Then Johnny Cage ball buster can be high parried, makes sense. Rising Star also makes sense. Shadow kick, okay, basically all of Johnny Cage, it makes sense. They're all high mid attacks that should be punishable. Kento, Kenshi Sento stance, lost forward, so forward 2 2 1 can no longer be high parried. Interesting. Why? I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it is what it is. Kunlao's knee buckle back front, back up. What's that? Back one? Oh, back three can no longer be high parried. Oh, can now be high parried. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a mid, so it makes sense. Especially me being a Kung Lao main. If you're able to get the parry off, do you think? Li Mei air flipping heel kick can no longer be high parried. That makes sense. No holds barred. So basically, anyone that has like an air attack that goes to the ground, they're not gonna be able to be parried. And most of the time, those attacks are just what you call it? Those are combo enders, so it's not that big of a deal. No holds barred. Back three, back 3-4 can no longer be high parried. Okay, interesting. The tower enhanced bad blood can no longer be parried. It makes sense. Electric fly, another air move that goes to the ground. That combo ender. Rain's enhanced upflow can no longer be high parried. Okay, interesting. Gazer can no longer be high parried. Okay, so he just got all his moves not being able to be parried anymore. Cool. Death roll can no longer be high parried. Falling Fang can no longer be high parried. Makes sense. The teleport and the little ground roll thing that he does makes sense. They're both low and overhead, so I get it. Shanks in old form, gold kick. Forward, what's that? Forward 3 can no longer be high parried. Interesting. It's a mid. Isn't it a mid or high? I forget which one it is, but it don't make sense that the mid or high is no longer being parried. I think any mid or high should be parryable if done on the ground, but that's just me. It's my opinion. Sindel enhanced low fireball first hit. So basically, when you enhance it, you get usually 2 hits. The first hit is going to be parryable. Second hit won't be. Sub-Zero Ice Fly can no longer be parried. Obviously, it's a low. That can make sense. But this is a little weird. Drill kick for Tanya can be high parried. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, technically, it's not a low, but still, like it is weird. Like it's weird. I don't know. I guess it makes sense, but it's not like you see a whole bunch of Tanyas anyways. So that's gonna about do it for the patch notes for this video. I just wanted to quickly go over the patch notes. I'm gonna continue covering all the patch notes that come out for every update, and just kind of give you guys my own opinion on it. Like, by no means am I professional. By no means am I like really good at breaking it down, but I'm just giving you guys my own take on it, and hopefully, you know, as I continue to do it, I'll get better at going through this, so it makes it easier for you guys to understand. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. I'll see you guys in the next one, and just leave your comments about any of the patch notes if you liked it. If you disliked it, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one, guys. Peace.